Khamri Mo everyone. I'm Yumchi Lepcha. I'm from Phensang, North Sikkim. I have completed my DLED. I have 15 years of teaching experience. I am working as a primary teacher at Rarik Primary School. My state, Sikkim, is a peaceful and naturally beautiful state with wonderful flora and fauna. I am employed at North District at Rarik Primary School. This is the district with lot of historical importance. The place where I stay is close to the third capital of Sikkim, Tumlong. This is Tumlong, the third capital of Sikkim. In 1793, Chogyal Sutput Namgyal shifted his capital from Rabdinsi to Tumlong, North Sikkim. This is Tumlong Monastery. This monastery was established in 1840 as a center for the monks who had arrived in the capital at the behest of the king. My school name is Rarik Primary School. It is situated in Menrongong, GPU, North Sikkim. The total strength of my school is 14, where all belong to rural background. The pandemic caused lockdown has induced new mode of teaching online, which seem more feasible in the urban part as compared to rural. The issue here is not really the network, thanks to Digital India, but the phone needed to access online teaching because most of the parents don't have a smartphone and can't afford one as most of the students belong to the BPL category. Those students who have access to smartphone can't operate properly, nor does anyone from the family can help. Through this online program, ZIIEI, I have gained a lot of knowledge. The idea of e-Pathshala has taught how to create a family tree, food preservation, concept mapping, and Bloom taxonomy, thereby making teaching learning process more effective and experimental. My trainer, Mr. Sayandeep sir, is one of the most sincere and punctual trainer. He has taught us how to make learning more interesting and joyful for students. Thank you, sir, for all your great lesson. Innovative Pathshala is a single-handed tool where we can engage the student itself in building the conceptual understanding through guided practice, observation, and evaluation. As the NEP 2020 also followed on experiential learning, that is, learning by doing. Through this, I feel the students are more active and inquisitive, while applying innovative idea. It has also improved the learning outcome tremendously. Although internet connection is soon at my place, but lack of availability of smartphone with the parents is a matter of concern. To solve this issue, we can opt for homeschooling. We can also teach the student come parents to operate smartphone if they have got any access. We can also conduct a joint online classes for a particular group by asking them to be there at a particular place. By this, we can also monitor the students who do not have access to smartphone. I feel my school deserves to be a role model as we have full-fledgedly practical experiential learning is our day-to-day curriculum. Our school has been a pre-rich school. It not only makes the student inquisitive but as well as the teacher feel they belong to a different sphere. We have also emphasized on the utilization of waste material. For example, we have neat waste oil jar, waste bottle to make flower pot, pencil stand, and dustbin, etc. It not only brought the creativity out but also beautify our school. We have also engaged the student in field trip for the locally available medicine, trees and birds. It built the interest of the student to get more about the plant and increase the awareness to make environment pollution free. We introduced some of the medicine plants such as Ditepati, Banmara, aloe vera, chirauto, etc.
Namaskar everybody. This is Karma Tokchen Bhutia, headmaster of Rarik Primary School. I am making this short video for my friend Mrs. Yungchi Lepcha, who is working under me as a primary teacher. She is one of the most dedicated and hard-working teacher of my school. She has been attending the ZIIE program initiated by the Sri Aurobindo Society. This program is very important for all the teachers and the students for improving the quality of education through zero investment innovation in education. Though there were problems in internet connection and unavailability of Android phone, some of the parents, but she has been sharing her innovative and creative ideas among the students through offline. We could also see the creativity and innovation of our children while making flower pots from plastic jars and flower vase from plastic bottles. At last, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all the resource persons, and I also wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. Thank you.
Lastly, I would like to thank Sri Aurobindo Society ZIIEI at SDFC Bank for this fruitful training. If you enjoy watching this video, please like, share and subscribe to this channel.